Simon & Schuster Audio and Grove Atlantic present
Death and Judgment by Donna Leon. Narrated by David Colacci. Questo è il fin di chi fa mal, e dei perfidi la morte alla vita è sempre ugual. This is the end of evildoers. The death of the perfidious is always the same as their lives. Don Giovanni, Mozart da Ponte. Chapter 1. On the last Tuesday in September, snow fell for the first time in the mountains separating northern Italy from Austria, more than a month before it could ordinarily be expected. The storm arrived suddenly, carried by fat clouds that swept in from nowhere and with no warning. Within a half hour, the roads of the pass above Tarvisio were slick and deadly. No rain had fallen for a month, and so the first snow lay upon roads already covered with a glistening layer of oil and grease. The combination proved deadly to a 16-wheeled truck bearing Romanian license plates and carrying a cargo manifest for 90 cubic meters of pine boards. Just north of Tarvisio, on a curve that led down to the entrance to the autostrada, and thus into the warmer, safer roads of Italy, the driver braked too hard on a curve and lost control of the immense vehicle, which plunged off the road moving at 50 kilometers an hour. The wheels gouged out huge trenches in the not-yet-frozen earth, while the body of the truck cannoned off trees, snapping them and hurling them about in a long swath that led to the bottom of the gully, where the truck finally smacked into the rock face of a mountain, smashing open and scattering its cargo in a wide arc. The first men on the scene, drivers of other heavy transport trucks who stopped without thinking to help one of their own, went first to the cabin of the truck, but there was no hope for the driver, who hung in his seat belt, half suspended from the cabin, one side of his head battered in by the branch that had ripped off the driver's door as the truck careered down the slope. The driver of a load of pigs being brought down to Italy for slaughter climbed over what remained of the hood of the truck, peering through the shattered windscreen to see if there was another driver. The other seat was empty, and so the searchers who had by then gathered began to look for the other driver thrown free of the truck. 4 drivers of trucks of varying sizes began to stumble down the hill, leaving a 5th up on the road to set out warning flares and use his radio to summon the Polizia Stradale. Snow still fell heavily, so it was some time before one of them spotted the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?